ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Wednesday. When you've had an awesome season thus far like Buddy Hield, then the stars will come out and watch you play as well. In the stands for the Oklahoma Sooners game against TCU last evening was Kevin Durant, the small forward for the Oklahoma City Thunders. In that game, Buddy netted 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. The Sooners defeated TCU 95-72. Buddy and crew are still the #1 ranked team in the NCAA and the Big 12 Conference. It's still unclear which 4 teams will battle for the senior boys title in the GSSA League. The junior and senior girls divisions are all clear. As for the junior girls division, Essie Mafesin, Donald Davis, H.O. Nash, and L.W. Young will play. The junior boys are Donald Davis, T.A. Thompson, C.H. Reeves, and Essie Mafesin. C.I. Walker is the top school in the senior girls division. Aaron Bailey, Doris Johnson, and C.I. Gibson are the remaining 3.
On to the senior boys now, and the final 2 regular season games taking place on Tuesday. The C.C. Sweeting Cobras looking to rebound from a loss the day before to R.M. Bailey as they take on the Anatol Rogers Timberwolves. And the Cobras started strong, going up 18-1 before Anatol scored its first bucket with just over a minute to play in the first quarter. The rest of the game, pretty much the same story. C.C. Sweeting wins big 72-40. Both the Cobras and Timberwolves will be in the playoffs. Anatol Rogers will face C.I. Gibson, while C.C. Sweeting will go up against either Doris Johnson or R.M. Bailey. Those 2 teams also on the floor. This game close after the first quarter. Doris Johnson leading 16-13. R.M. Bailey would outscore Doris Johnson 26-15 over the next 2 quarters, and they took a 39-31 lead into the fourth quarter. In that final quarter, Doris Johnson starting out on an 8-0 run. The Marlins took their first lead of the second half at 44-43, and from there it was back and forth with Doris Johnson up 2 with time running out. They commit the cardinal sin, a foul on a 3-pointer. That sent the Pacers to the line. After connecting on the first 2, the third one, that is missed. Doris Johnson grabs the rebound, and we're headed to overtime. Both teams would go back and forth for the rest of the extra session as well. But with 19 seconds to go, the Marlins take the lead for good. Doris Johnson wins 65-63. They finish in a tie in the standings with R.M. Bailey, and this one goes down to a tiebreaker.
We were a bit inconsistent this season, and that put us in a funny predicament, but nonetheless, we came out there and battled and played the best we could on this night, and all I gotta say is let the chips fall wherever they may.
Fortunately for Doris Johnson, the chips did fall in their favor. Based on FIBA rules, the Mystic Marlins moving on. The Pacers are going home. The playoffs start tomorrow. C.C. Sweeting up against Doris Johnson. Jonathan Benson, ZNS Total Sports.
The memories of the late Bill Morgan will live on in the hearts of the students, teachers, and entire staff at Aaron Bailey. Charles Fisher was at the memorial this morning and filed this report.
On entrance to the school's campus, a picture of William Bill Morgan, students wearing it on their chests. The wall outside his homeroom, a shrine, students sharing their sentiments on the board. Anasia Cole and Kashawn Starr.
He was helpful, he was dedicated, he was funny, he was jovial, he would always encourage us and tell us we could do it.
He always loved his students to perform at the best of their abilities. He always motivates us and tell us that we can do it no matter what. He was also my homeroom teacher, so he used to talk with me privately about, my position as head boy. And I used to always love how he used to give me tips on how to stay calm and motivated.
All over the campus, Bill Morgan memorialized. Teachers Keisha Pratt and Jack Knowles.
He was always a humble, down-to-earth person. Even if he was mad, you never knew. He always carried a smile on his face, and he always cracked a joke here and there. But he will be sadly missed from this R.M. Bailey family. He was a very good science teacher. He was also a very good volleyball coach to us.
A quiet giant. You could go and ask him to do anything. He never refused anybody. In the technical area, in the science area, if you need a phone fix, a TV, a computer, if you need him to stand in you because you can't make a game on volleyball or basketball, he would show up. He would score, he'll help you do the schedule. You name it, and Mr. Morgan would find a way to help you get it done.
Former students also passing by to pay tribute to the man who has given more than 20 years to education in the Bahamas.
He was a very honest person, and he was genuine in everything that he did. He would go to extreme lengths to make sure that his students got everything that they needed, and he helped us in a lot of ways to do more than just pass exams. Actually, I would say that he's the reason why I decided to start teaching.
He always was into building character, not only the game of sports, but character in an individual.
One of the greatest coach in basketball for C.I. Gibson, you know, for a lot of my classmates, they could recall Mr. Morgan a lot more, but during our events at school with school sports and what have you, Mr. Morgan always pushed you to do the best.
A fitting tribute to William Bill Morgan, who affected a lot of people in his time on Earth. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Well, that's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.